hesitate to make sounds, you're doing percussions. Nice. Nice. All right, beautiful people. We're gonna work on music and the depth of sounds and rhythms. And I'm gonna give you different tools and understand how to break down music. Like I explained before, musicality is just the ability to anticipate sounds. So through training, what you're doing is like you're predicting musical pattern. That's just what it is. It's basically mathematical equations that you just do because you've learned to understand and listen to a bunch of sounds, but now your brain just does 2 + 2 - 4. Oh, this is what's gonna happen. And you don't even think of music, right? So it's a practice that becomes a normal thing for either for you consciously training on it or for other people that you see have crazy rhythm is because they've been having a relationship with music from early. Maybe their parents are playing a bunch of music and they just have rhythm. But that's because their brain has processed a bunch of sound through time and now it's just like, oh, I can just do that, right? But there's also tools that we can utilize in order to break down sound and make it understandable and readable for ourselves. Like I said, we are the ChatGPT of music. We translate music, right? So music happens and now basically make a visual out of sounds. So we are what music looks like, which is a beautiful thing. Music is visual through dance. That's the only way that you can actually see music is through what we're doing. Everybody know tap dancing? Yes? Tap dancing? Yes? Tap is a percussive type of dance that creates sounds and rhythms on top of sounds or with just tap, right? Percussions, which is making of sounds, is an element that we can use in order to like create our own patterns for it to make sense for us. For this, I'm gonna need a volunteer to just do a little exercise. Okay, come on. Choose your destiny before I choose it for yourself. A very important thing to learn in life. You don't want somebody to choose for you. Step in even if you feel uncomfortable. Remember, growth is where it's uncomfortable. Come here, my brother. Thank you. Israel, right? Beautiful name. Yes. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put you 2 pieces of sound. One is gonna be hip hop, one's gonna be another genre. What you're gonna do is you're gonna close your eyes and just focus on music. Before moving anything, I want you to take 5 seconds to listen and absorb what you hear. The only thing you gotta do, and a lot of things that people don't understand to do, is you just gotta dance to what you hear. That's it. If you don't hear some sounds, you don't have to move. You dance according to the sounds that you hear. And what we're gonna do is you're gonna use percussion. So you're not gonna dance, you're gonna use your feet to reproduce the sounds that you hear. So if the music you hear ba 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 ba, you just use your feet to like reproduce those sounds. Exactly, that's it. If there's sounds that you don't hear, don't try to move to them, so that we can actually see what you're hearing through your movement. Does that make sense? So just use your feet. You can be flat feet, you can use the tap of it.
My hands as well.
Not the hands yet, because that's another thing. Right now I just want you to use percussions with your feet. Yeah? Or if you use your hand, tap the floor. Because the relationship right now is for you to make those sounds exactly. Here and here. Got it? Alright. Hip hop first, and then some random stuff. And close your eyes so that you can just focus on music and not the people around you. Ready? Another genre. Like I said, to what you hear. There's no wrong answer as long as you're doing what you're able to listen to. Other genre now. Now use your feet as percussion. No hands. Just your feet.
DJ Rumor.
I'd like to know, are you really ready for some super dynamite soul? Introducing the world's greatest entertainer, Mr. Dynamite, the amazing Mr. Please himself, the hardest working man in show business. Ladies and gentlemen, the star of the show, Jay!
As you're seeing, it is not as hard as your brain think it is. Because your role is for you to show the music. Your movement don't mean anything if they don't translate the music. So just this is already impactful enough because I can read what you're saying. Remember, that's our language. So if I can't understand you, we're not, you know what I mean? It's just like me randomly now, je commence à vous parler français, ça va faire comment? Yeah, see, you can't understand because I'm speaking our language. That, well. But basically, that's the same thing. When you're dancing non-according to the music, we cannot understand what you're doing. And that's your key aspect. You want to be understood, so you have to use the music to convey your message. And remember, with no music, we just look like crazy people moving. Does that make sense to you? No, I look like I took Fentanyl or I'm on crack or something. It just don't look right, right? But the beauty of music is if I move my hand on the beat, now I have a superpower because this comes with a sound effect. That's what music gives to dance if you do it right. And another volunteer? Thank you. All right, filmmaker. Very nice. I'm going to put you another genre now. All right? I'm going to send you all the way to South Africa. All right, beautiful. Take a seat. Good job, good job. All right, before we get to the next part, I want to, because it's easier to like speak about musicality and blah, 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 but if I put the sound, easier thing for you to understand what anticipation is to show you. I'm gonna put some random podcast on YouTube and then show what they say it. So that you can understand what anticipation means, which is just predicting rhythm pattern. It's just sound. Words, sound, doesn't matter, but you're just predicting that, okay? After that, you're gonna stay sitting, all do the same thing. I'm gonna put different genre of music and ask you to play with the MPC, to then tap with your feet, all your eyes closed. So you're gonna go into a space for a minute when music is the only thing that you see. And I want you to focus on that. And then we'll have a quick conversation to see how you feel, how do you connect with your music, what's your experience. And the last thing we're gonna do before switching exercise is to look at how you can add textures to sound. Because sound have like it's kind of like they have colors, they have weights, and they have textures. Some are heavy, some are greedy, some are light, some are short, some are super long. And you can extend that in your body, all right? If a sound vibrates, I can do the same thing. If a sound is long, I can extend it. Or even if a sound is short, I can extend it myself. Because we have those powers. It's just, like I said, application and the way that you want to like approach it. But as you are the conductor of music, you are the director, the script, the master, the actor, the painter. You are everything, and music is the thing that you utilize. So I have a different views. A lot of people say, hey, music. Yeah, music is everything. But we translate it, meaning that you can hear it, but I can show it to you. So if I can show it to you, that means that I am the master of how it is presented. So you should never rush after music, because like I said, if you want to, you can just stand still for 3 minutes. Nobody said you have to dance and you have to move. But some of us, well, we all do at some point. I was the same. We think that somebody with a gun point dance. No, you can just relax and you don't have to move. If I just want to do this, we can just do this, okay? Remember that pressure is you put the pressure on yourself, nobody else cares. Like I said, if you are the director, you are the scripter, you are the actor, you're the painter, you're the main character of everything that you do, because that is you that's conducting music. You only have to do what you want to do at all times. Just like if, for example, you just want to dance on the lyrics, just dance on the lyrics. You just want to dance on the bass, just dance on the bass. You don't have to do everything. You choose to do whatever you want to do. All right? The power is always with you, never outside of you. And it's very important for you to understand. Can be in competition for your own journey is that you conducting that journey. And that relationship has to be between you, the music, and you dance first before anything else. We all doing this thing. Why? Because we love it. Doesn't matter if some of you it's a hobby, some of you professional. Don't matter. We doing dance because we fucking love it. That's why we doing it. And that's the thing to not forget. It's amazing. Music is beautiful. Dance is amazing. So everything that makes you feel different should be pushed aside. All right? It's very important because it changes even your relationship with practice. Because now it's just like meditation. I love it, so I have to like take care of myself, and I want to like pursue and discover more because I'm curious about this whole craft because I love it. Not because I gotta look good on TikTok, on Instagram, and all of that is noise. All right, we have a lot of noise right now. Try to like make yourself. You know the three monkeys. Do the same thing and just look at your own stuff. Okay, focus on yourself, because nobody, when you start dancing, who danced with you? Nobody. You can say, no, you went class. No, you went class. You went to train. You were by yourself, even if you think that you were people, because that is your body that you built. Nobody came and like, okay, let me Okay, now you're great. No, you had to do it in your own ways. All of you, we all did. And it's really important because then you also appreciate your own journey because you made your body how it is right now. Doesn't matter if you can't do a split or you can't, from the place where you could not do anything and now you can do something, you did it. And it's very important to remember that. Nobody else, even me teaching you, I'm just giving you tools. You're gonna make yourself better. Not me, it's not my credit. It's yourself. And when you understand that you have that, you have your own power to do things, it becomes a lot easier to like see things from a less limited perspective. Like I said, if this unlimited variables to everything, this 360 degrees, 8 direction, right, left, back, diagonals, you have 30 different possible textures, you have arms, legs, you can basically twist anything into everything. So look at things from like a perspective that's way greater, because for as long as you have a healthy body, you can get better and you can grow. For as long as your body is healthy, you can get better. Your age does not matter, because if you love dance, the love just makes you want to be better at it, because it makes you, oh, I can do this now, I could not. And it gets, like, dance is fun. But when your brain say something and your body can just do whatever your brain says, trust me, like the fun that dance can be, you haven't experienced it yet. Dance gets real fun when the brain's like, oh, okay, and we're doing the music and it's magical. And I'm telling you this because I was so shit. I was terrible. And now I'm amazing. So that's why I'm telling you this, because you can come from zero to a hero. Possible. I am the proof. You look at me like this, you have no idea how bad I was. I heard the music, and to me, that sounded, I don't know. This was like foreign language. The music, and I was here. You know what I mean? I could not bounce. This bunch of things I didn't understand. I hated old school hip hop music. It was horrendous. Because I was born in the 90s, so I was a baby in the 90s, which means like that, those music for me are old. You know, like my current music was like the early 2000s, because I was a kid then. But all those things were horrendous. So even for me to like get into like the culture was difficult, because I listened to Biggie and everything. To me it's like music from like the 70s. For me, that's what it was, right? It's a quiet taste. I started to listen to more music, and I'm telling you this, I was in my 20s when I started to be like, maybe 20s, like 24, 25, and I was like, let me discover more sounds, and like I started to like acquire, just like some people like wine, I hate wine, but it's an acquired taste, right? So I started to like really love music generally speaking, but it was a building process, because my first love, what made me dance was not music, it was dance. Alright? Because I started at 17. What made me dance was dance. Not the love for music. I started dancing, it was fun and I loved it. So that was a different relationship. And why I'm telling you this is for you to like not be limited by construct that are stupid. Oh, I'm this age and I can't. I was 17. So normally by normal construct, 17 you start dancing, you're like a grandpa. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, just stop. No, good, fantastic. So don't limit yourself by any construct beside your own self, right? Remember, it's your own journey, and that journey, beside the skill, like to be able to like build a skill to a certain extent, does something to your brain, because then you can apply it to anything else. Then you can say like, hey, I'm gonna build a company, and you're gonna build that company because you know how to build something from like the ground up, and that's why it teaches you to understand the quality of planting a seed and letting it grow until it becomes a tree. And now just like, oh, it's not working, so I'm going away. No, see it through. See the whole process through. You know what I mean? I'm telling you this again so that you know. It gets more fun. It gets so much more fun. So practice, push yourself so that you get to the point where, yes, your body does everything you want it to do like this. And you'll see that like, yeah, dance gets like extremely exciting. Like really exciting. Also, if like right now you have limitation and you bypass this limitation, then you can look back and be like, oh, look at me. I was so stiff and look at what I've done. Now this is me right now. You know what I mean? And even at this stage, like I said, when you started, you were terrible. you're not terrible now. So already you should be proud of like how far you got now. You know what I mean? Of like trying. I'm yapping a little bit too much, but it's important and I want you to like absorb that for like your own journey. Now, everybody get your MPC. That's right. Close your eyes. All right, for the next 20 minutes, eyes completely shut. You're just gonna focus on what you hear in the music and try to mimic it. The first thing we're gonna do is the keyboard MPC element. Then I'm gonna ask you to do tapping. So you're gonna reproduce the sound by just tapping on your body. So when I say MPC, tap in. All right, copy. At first, you'll see that the more you focus, the more sounds you'll start to hear. Also, don't just focus on the beat. If there's lyrics, that is rhythm too. Rhythm patterns of the voice. So learn how to first dissociate the two, instruments and lyrics, and then how to combine the two, which is, lyric, I'll go into beat. Remember that you choose what you dance to. You choose. You're control. You're the maestro. All right? All right? All right. Okay, we'll start with some hip hop.
Where are you from?
Yeah, so my name is Oliver, I represent the Australian Can Kick It and Jam on Toast. Yeah, hip hop freestyle dancer for about 8-9 years now, I'd say. Yeah, I guess right now I'm really focusing on teaching, educating, and I guess help fostering the next generation of dancers. Still being all that jazz and just kind of working on myself, I guess. Less events this year, but yeah, taking a step back from that. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
Yeah, love that. You're allowed to represent so many things. Can you give me a brief explanation of each of the things that you just mentioned? So, I'm guided, Tommy again, and Jam on Toast.
Yeah, maybe we'll start the other way chronologically, but I guess Jam on Toast was kind of the first community that I was so grateful to be, created alongside my mate David. It's just a voice style space for anyone, anywhere, any style, just jump in and share with each other. And it was like a weekly jam session that we had actually, which we ran for about 8 years, pretty much consistently until we kind of stopped it late last year. Alongside our events, which obviously you've been part of, thank you, and many others as well. That was a good chunk of 4 or 5 years, I guess. And then when I played it and come kick it, it's just like pretty much almost like a Jam on Toast rebrand, but it's just more focused on the hip hop side of things. So the hip hop scene wanted the space, but I decided just to host a Monday jam session every Monday, and then that's 2 events, and I ran my first volume last year, and then kind of taking a hiatus on it just to recover myself from financial, emotional, physical, all that jazz that comes with organizing and everything. And I guess what was more than that was my crew that I run with David as well, the current members, and my Mr. Samson, we find as well. There's myself, David, Myro, JD, Adir, Long and Jingwei. So 7 of us now. And it's just a hip hop crew. Weirdly enough, we're all kind of similar age, older, and I said hyphen because a lot of us are considered older in the scene, age-wise, and we just enjoy hip hop music, the dance, the culture, and just want to represent us.
All right.
Can I just say, Jam on Toast, I feel like